So we talked, and this is just a little briefly. We kind of talked about a couple weeks ago. We talked about how WWE and the Big 12 were doing like their little partnership thing. Before that, we talked about how WWE and the NFL had the legacy belts, right? The legacy belts, all 32 teams have their own belts. Now the WWE is partnering with the NHL the same way that it was doing on the NFL, in the sense that they are, what's the word? They are producing legacy belts for every single team. So now every single team in the NHL, which is the National Hockey League, now has their own WWE collaboration belt. I want to know how you feel about this and how you feel this will help WWE kind of extend its reach into the crossover marketplace.
It's pretty cool and it's interesting. Like now I'm wondering, are they going to try to do this in every single sport? Like, they going to go for like soccer next? They're going to go for basketball next? Because that's pretty cool. And that's like something that, I don't understand business all that much sometimes, but I think that that's actually like such an interesting way that I at least never witnessed before. Someone kind of what is the word for even this? Like, how do you even categorize this? There has to be like a business terminology for crossing over your own sport with other sports. But I never seen that tactic before to promote and maintain your business. Cause it's just like, regardless of what happens with WWE, like I'm pretty sure like it's like you kind of are sharing stocks or you're raising stocks
Yeah.
elsewhere by crossing over with different brands. I'm actually really fascinated. I didn't even know you could do such a thing. Like I knew that they were doing something with football or with
Right.
MMA because we had some wrestlers that were football players, and it's not like the first time WWE has ever entertained the idea of like doing something with football or with MMA. Again, we have wrestlers that do MMA, but the idea that they are going over to hockey is so random to me that I'm like, okay, like what are you doing here? I don't know what you're doing here, but I feel like business-wise, it kind of goes off. I don't watch hockey. Can't tell you a damn thing about it, but I think it's pretty cool. What do you think about it?
I think it's great. This is a classic form of cross promotion, right? Like I feel like in a day and age where sports is kind of everywhere, I think we kind of see it in different sports already, right? I feel like there was a point in time where like the NBA did like a Larry O'Brien trophy world tour, and there were times where like they would go around the country with the NBA Finals trophy, and they would take pictures next to the Stanley Cup, and it's like these are two things that wouldn't normally collide, but they do. But ultimately, I feel like this is a matter of I feel like this WWE and NHL partnership is a matter of getting in where you fit in the sense of like when you think of wrestling, what do you think of? You think of championship belts. And championship belts are something that can be applied to so many different industries and in so many different ways that it's like, why not collaborate with the NHL? Why not collaborate with the NFL? Because it's something that a team can use and utilize and promote that's so distinct to the WWE that if that item were to be promoted alongside the team, WWE in nature would be promoted as well. So I think it's just a really, really smart cross promotional tactic. And I think that, we saw with the NFL, we saw with the NHL, obviously WWE and the Big 12 have a partnership in which the winner gets like their own little championship belt. I wouldn't be surprised if the NBA is next because once again, I feel like a lot of these sports share the same target demographic. So why not go after that target demographic and super serve them? But that's all I really got to say about the WWE NHL partnership. Let us know in the comments below how you feel about these belts.